everyone. I've been absent for quite a while and I want to apologize for it, but my life has been a little bit upside down. Not that I'm not upside down today, because I fell off my motorbike the previous weekend and I've got a sprained ankle and I'm on crutches. But I'm fine. I've managed so far and I am nearly there. Yeah, so sometimes you've got to be kind to yourself and take a little break. But I'm back. And I thought maybe we'd talk today about safety in relationships. So there's nothing wrong with having safety in relationships. The best relationships have safety. The safety is this: there's an adult on the other side. There is somebody who's very deeply connected and somebody who's really into this relationship. Somebody who's committed. Somebody who will work as hard as you will work to keep the relationship going. That is a safety in a relationship. And then the beautiful thing of a good relationship is when it's mutually supportive. When you've had a bad day and you can just come home and go like, oh, it's just a horrible day. I just need somebody there. Which is like, don't even talk to me about anything, just give me a hug and let's, let's just chill a bit. So that person that you can discuss stuff with, or the person you can be quiet with, or the person you can have fun with, that's the best kind of relationship. And then, of course, the relationship where you can have deep conversations about meaningful things, you can talk rubbish, and you can also talk about stuff that's really hard to talk about. You can have boundaries and you can work through challenging times. So yes, that is a safe relationship. Relationships change all the time. They need work, they need deep commitment. But we find a different kind of safety in a relationship. And that is the one that I really want to talk about today. So the kind of relationship that the kind of safety we look for is the one that heals us and sort of protects us from the world out there. So we will then immerse ourselves in the relationship and we will find all the nurturing, all the giving we want to do, all the taking care of other people, somebody taking care of you, all that me and you against the world, that's all I need. You are my safe place to fall, and as long as I have you, I'm fine. Now, that's codependence, and that is what a lot of us do. And I've been the same way. I got married when I was 19, which is just stupid. You can't tell anything to a 19-year-old. And we had that same thing, very deeply in love and very connected and did everything together and always holding hands and unthinkable not to do stuff together. And just like, this is my safe place when the world is hard. It protects you in a certain way, but it also stops you from having to grow and learn how to be okay in the world. Now, learn how to be okay in the world is hard for some people, especially if you're an introvert. If you're an extrovert, you're going to get along easier. You can get by with being the life and soul of a party and the one who's all bubbly and all over. You can get by if you're a people pleaser, because then people are going to like you just because you're a people pleaser. You're a grumpy introvert. You're going to struggle a lot if you're very shy. Not all shy people are introverts. Some shy people are actually extroverts. But if you're very shy, you don't know how to make friends, you don't know how to be easy in the world, finding one person that makes you feel okay is enough for a lot of people. And then this is even true for people who do have a circle of friends, normally one or two, not a very big circle of friends, but sometimes a few more friends. And just to find that love interest that thinks that you are amazing and who wants to be around you suddenly makes your world right. What I'm saying is not bad if that makes your world better, but making your world right is your job. You are supposed to be already in a place where you don't need fixing. You just need a partner with whom you can enjoy life and who will be mutually supported. So if you still want anybody, that will make you feel okay just because that person is with you. You need to grow up. Sorry, tough, but this is just how it is. You need to grow up. You need to learn how to do things by yourself. You need to learn how to be okay, even if you don't have a love interest in your life. Even if there are tough things in your life and there's nobody else who will just pick you up and put you together. You've got to learn to do those things. Because a relationship in which you want to be fixed, or if you want to fix somebody else, is still going to be a codependent one. And your growth as a human being is going to stop the minute when you are in this relationship that makes you feel okay. I see this time and time again. People come to me, um, they need a lot of work. Suddenly, the ex is back, or they fall in love with somebody else and they stop absolutely all counseling immediately. Like, how is this possible that somebody can think, I'm in this for the long haul. I know I've got a lot of trauma on me. I've got a lot of communication problems I have to solve. I have to really work through my limiting beliefs and my lack of self-esteem. I have to really work through my old baggage, my old patterns. I've got to find new ways of doing things better. But I stop immediately with all that important work the minute when there's somebody in my life. It's a recipe for disaster. If you do not feel good about yourself, if you don't already have amazing self-esteem, I always ask people, because most people, when they arrive at the self-esteem um, workshop, I, if I ask, what's your self-esteem like? It's going to be between very low, like minus something, to 3, 4, maybe 3 or 4, but most people not over 3. And if you have not really worked on that, so that you can say my self-esteem is at least a 6 going on 7, but preferably a little bit higher, then you are going to be in this relationship for self-esteem. You are not going to share what your deepest needs. Because of self-esteem, you're going to be too dependent because of self-esteem. If you have not learned how to communicate your deepest wants and needs, if you have not learned how to express a boundary, something that doesn't work for you, you're going to live with it because you're going to be so scared of losing this person and never having a person again, because you have not worked through your limiting beliefs, you have not worked through your lack of self-esteem, that you are going to throw away these things that are so important to you once again. You'll be in a hamster wheel relationship once again. So be aware of that you don't fall into that trap. The minute there's somebody in your life that you suddenly feel fixed, and then allow somebody in your life and have an amazing good time with somebody, and still do the work together as a couple. Because most likely, because so many people in this world comes from unhealed places, most likely you're going to be with a partner who also needs work. Sign up, do the communication course, communication counseling, um, relationship counseling, relationship advice, just like basic rules of communication. Do that, because that is going to give you long term. None of us go into this for short term. We don't fall in love because I'm bored today, but maybe next week I don't care if it stops working. It's a big investment. We actually want it to work. And we have not even touched on attachment problems. And when you have attachment problems, you may run away and feel okay, or you may find somebody and all of a sudden there's this trauma bond all over again. And then everything is wonderful, and it will come out eventually when all this first love mist evaporates from your eyes. It's going to come out again. So commit deeper when you are in a relationship. And I am such a fan of you getting into a relationship. It's amazing, because that relationship, it will polish you, it will push you, it will force you to work on yourself. If you don't just fall back into codependence, giving up everything that's important to you, and again, fearing speaking out for yourself, fearing that you're going to lose somebody, fearing that you're going to offend somebody. So make sure that you find yourself a partner who's willing to do the work with you, because that is first prize. That is the first prize for growth. My number one suggestion for anybody looking for a healthy partner is they don't have to be perfect, but they have to want to work on themselves. No one is perfect. That doesn't mean you are bad or wrong or fatally flawed. It just means all of us walk around with some wounds, and all of us have got patterns and outlooks that stem from our childhood that we can most definitely improve on. And most of us need to grow the hell up to be able to be in an adult relationship. So, hope this is helpful. And you know the story. Until next time, I am going to be back soonish. I can't say I'm going to do this every week, but I will do that soon again. If you have anything that you would like me to discuss with you for you, then please send me an email. Um, I am very happy to talk about anything that is a problem for you. I also have a lot of other videos just go on Instagram or on YouTube, and especially these tiny seeds. They're all part of a podcast. You can even listen to it on the go. So if you know of somebody who needs this, please share it. Please comment. Please like. And as always, thank you so much for watching and for listening. Until next time, lots of love.